All encounters are not mere coincidences. The people you meet are your karma in living form. Gautama Buddha. These profound words capture the essence of a core Buddhist principle, the interconnectedness of all beings. Our encounters, both fleeting and profound, are not random occurrences, but rather echoes of karmic connections, threads woven from the tapestry of our past lives and present choices. Today, we embark on a journey to explore the deeper meaning of encounters through the lens of Buddhist wisdom. We often navigate our daily lives on autopilot, engaging in superficial interactions that leave us feeling disconnected. The cashier at the grocery store, the fellow passenger on the bus, the co-worker in the next cubicle. These encounters often fade into the background noise of our existence. But what if these seemingly insignificant moments held a deeper significance? What if they offered opportunities for growth, learning, and the cultivation of compassion, the very essence of Buddhist practice? This video invites you to embark on a transformative journey. We'll delve into Buddhist teachings to unveil the hidden depths of human connection. By understanding the concept of karma and past lives, we'll explore the possibility that our encounters are not mere coincidences, but rather karmic reflections, offering opportunities for healing, reconciliation, and personal growth. We'll investigate the concept of karma and past lives, understanding how these principles shed light on the nature of encounters. Could the challenging colleague be a reflection of an unresolved conflict from a past life? Might the supportive friend be a karmic echo of a vow taken in a previous existence? Not all encounters are pleasant. Difficult relationships can be draining and emotionally taxing. Yet from a Buddhist perspective, these challenges can be potent catalysts for personal growth. We'll explore how to navigate these complexities, fostering patience, setting healthy boundaries, and ultimately, developing essential life skills. Supportive relationships offer a nurturing space for personal growth and self-discovery. The love, encouragement, and shared experiences we receive from these connections foster a sense of belonging and empower us to become better versions of ourselves. By exploring the power of these positive interactions, we'll learn how to cultivate compassion and embody the qualities we admire in others. Ultimately, the people we encounter, both challenging and supportive, offer invaluable opportunities for learning and growth. We'll learn to view the tapestry of our lives as a dynamic creation, woven with threads of encounters. By approaching each interaction with mindfulness and compassion, we can transform even the most mundane encounters into potent catalysts for personal growth and contribute to a more harmonious world. So, dear viewers, are you ready to unveil the deeper meaning of encounters in your life? Join us on this exploration of Buddhist wisdom and discover how seemingly random connections can become transformative threads in the rich tapestry of your existence. We delve deeper into Buddhist teachings and mindfulness practices every week on this channel. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and share it with your friends who might be interested. And to stay updated on our latest content, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. We look forward to exploring the world of Buddhism with you. 1. Karma and interconnectedness. Karma, often misunderstood as just cause and effect, emphasizes our interconnectedness. The people we meet could reflect our past actions, drawn to us by our karmic tendencies. Challenging interactions might be mirrors requiring us to grow, while supportive relationships could be karmic rewards. By asking ourselves questions like, what message is this person bringing me? Or, what am I learning about myself through this encounter? We can transform everyday interactions into opportunities for self-discovery and personal growth. This introspective approach allows us to move beyond simply reacting to the people in our lives and instead choose to respond with intentionality and compassion. Furthermore, understanding the interconnected nature of karma fosters a sense of responsibility in our relationships. Recognizing that our actions have consequences, both for ourselves and those around us, compels us to approach interactions with greater care and consideration. We become mindful of the energetic imprint we leave on the world and strive to cultivate positive karma through our thoughts, words, and deeds. This sense of responsibility empowers us to create more harmonious and supportive relationships, contributing to a more peaceful and compassionate world. By asking ourselves questions like, what message is this person bringing me? Or, what am I learning about myself through this encounter? We can transform everyday interactions into opportunities for self-discovery and personal growth. This introspective approach allows us to move beyond simply reacting to the people in our lives, and instead choose to respond with intentionality and compassion. Understanding the interconnected nature of karma fosters a sense of responsibility in our relationships. Recognizing that our actions have consequences, both for ourselves and those around us, compels us to approach interactions with greater care and consideration. We become mindful of the energetic imprint we leave on the world and strive to cultivate positive karma through our thoughts, words, and deeds. This sense of responsibility empowers us to create more harmonious and supportive relationships, contributing to a more peaceful and compassionate world. 2. Learning and growth. Every encounter, positive or negative, presents an opportunity for learning and growth. Difficult relationships can push us to develop skills like patience and set boundaries. Supportive ones foster a sense of belonging and inspire us to embody their kindness. The Buddhist perspective sheds light on these connections, revealing them as not merely random occurrences, but rather as opportunities for learning and growth. Every encounter, positive or negative, presents a potential catalyst for personal development, pushing us to refine our skills, cultivate compassion, and ultimately become better versions of ourselves. Difficult relationships, though often draining and emotionally taxing, can be potent catalysts for personal development. They serve as a crucible, forcing us to confront our limitations and prompting us to develop essential life skills. One of the most significant lessons we learn from such encounters is the art of patience. Facing a critical colleague, a demanding family member, or a friend struggling with negativity requires a deep well of patience. Through these challenges, we learn to navigate conflict with equanimity, responding thoughtfully and skillfully rather than reacting impulsively. The practice of mindfulness meditation, a cornerstone of Buddhism, equips us with the tools necessary to cultivate patience. By focusing on our breath and observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can learn to de-escalate internal reactivity and respond to challenging situations with a sense of calm composure. Developing patience isn't merely about passively enduring negativity, it's about actively cultivating understanding. Difficult interactions often arise from misunderstandings, differing perspectives, or unresolved conflicts. By approaching these situations with a genuine interest in understanding the other person's point of view, we can foster empathy and potentially find common ground. This fosters a sense of connection, even amidst the challenges, and allows us to navigate the complexities of human interaction with greater wisdom. Another crucial skill honed through challenging encounters is the ability to set healthy boundaries. While patience and understanding are essential, it's equally important to protect our own well-being. Some relationships may be chronically draining or even toxic. Learning to set boundaries through assertive communication and clear limitations empowers us to protect our mental and emotional space. This doesn't necessarily mean severing all ties. It simply means establishing healthy parameters for interaction. Setting boundaries allows us to remain present and supportive in relationships where it's beneficial, while also safeguarding our own well-being. On the other hand, supportive relationships offer a nurturing space for personal growth and self-discovery. The unconditional love, positive reinforcement, and shared experiences we receive from these connections foster a sense of belonging and empower us to become better versions of ourselves. Witnessing the kindness and compassion displayed by supportive individuals inspires us to embody these same qualities, creating a ripple effect of positivity in the world around us. Ultimately, the people we encounter, both challenging and supportive, offer invaluable opportunities for learning and growth. Difficult relationships push us to develop essential life skills, refine our emotional intelligence, and cultivate compassion. Supportive ones nurture our spirit, foster a sense of belonging, and inspire us to embody the qualities we admire. By embracing the lessons gleaned from both positive and negative encounters, we weave a richer tapestry of our lives, one that reflects not only our experiences, but also our ongoing journey of learning and growth. 3. Past lives and unfulfilled vows. Some Buddhist traditions suggest encounters might be connected to past lives and unfulfilled vows. Reconciling with these past connections through forgiveness and compassion allows us to move forward with greater peace. The tapestry of life is intricately woven with threads of encounters. Buddhism offers a profound lens through which to view these connections, suggesting they may extend beyond the confines of the present moment. Some traditions delve into the concept of past lives and unfulfilled vows, proposing that the people we meet in this life could be karmic echoes of past encounters and unresolved promises. Understanding this potential dimension of relationships allows us to approach them with greater compassion, fostering reconciliation and moving forward with a sense of peace. While the concept of past lives isn't universally accepted within all schools of Buddhism, some traditions posit that our present existence is a continuation of a karmic journey. Our actions, both positive and negative, create energetic imprints that ripple across lifetimes. These karmic threads can manifest in the present moment through the people we encounter. For instance, a seemingly inexplicable connection with a stranger we meet on a train journey could be understood as the karmic echo of a past life relationship. Perhaps we shared a deep bond in a previous life, and this present encounter offers an opportunity to rekindle that connection. Similarly, a challenging relationship with a family member could be seen as the karmic consequence of unresolved conflict from a past lifetime. This perspective encourages us to approach such relationships with an open mind and a willingness to reconcile past wrongs. The concept of unfulfilled vows in past lives adds another layer to the understanding of encounters. These traditions suggest that we may have made promises or commitments in a previous life that remain unfulfilled. The people we meet in this life could be karmic reflections of these unfulfilled vows, drawn to us as a means for karmic resolution. For example, perhaps a recurring conflict with a colleague stems from an unfulfilled vow of cooperation made in a past life. By recognizing this, we can approach the conflict with a sense of responsibility, seeking solutions that honor the underlying karmic connection. Similarly, a challenging relationship with a partner could be seen as a reflection of an unfulfilled vow of loyalty from a past life. By practicing forgiveness and cultivating genuine communication, we can work towards resolving the karmic debt and fostering a healthier relationship in the present. Understanding the potential connection between encounters and past lives doesn't necessitate dwelling on the past. Rather, it empowers us to approach relationships with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to resolving past conflicts. This can be achieved through practices like forgiveness and compassion. Forgiveness is a powerful tool that liberates us from the shackles of resentment and allows us to move forward with greater peace. By forgiving ourselves and others for past transgressions, we break the cycle of negativity and pave the way for healing. Compassion, the cornerstone of Buddhist practice, allows us to see others through a lens of understanding. By recognizing the suffering that may be driving their behavior, we can cultivate empathy and respond with kindness rather than anger. While the concept of past lives and unfulfilled vows offers a unique perspective on encounters, it's crucial to remember that our focus remains on the present moment. The most important aspect is how we choose to respond to the people we meet in this life. By cultivating mindfulness, forgiveness, and compassion, we can transform seemingly random encounters into opportunities for healing, growth, and ultimately, a more peaceful coexistence. The exploration of past lives and unfulfilled vows in Buddhism offers a powerful lens through which to understand encounters. While not universally accepted, this perspective encourages us to approach relationships with a sense of responsibility and a commitment to resolving past conflicts. This doesn't require dwelling on the past or becoming fixated on past life details. The emphasis lies on utilizing these insights to cultivate a more mindful and compassionate present. The cornerstone of navigating karmic echoes from past lives remains present moment awareness. By cultivating mindfulness, we can become attuned to the dynamics of our relationships, observing our own emotions and reactions with a sense of detached clarity. This allows us to discern whether a challenging encounter might be a reflection of unresolved karma or simply a misunderstanding arising from the present situation. If the conflict seems rooted in the present situation, we can choose to communicate assertively, address specific issues, and seek solutions that benefit both parties. On the other hand, if we suspect a deeper karmic connection, practices like forgiveness and compassion become essential tools. Ultimately, the power lies not in dwelling on past lives, but in utilizing the insights gleaned from them to cultivate a more mindful and compassionate present. By focusing on the present moment, actively practicing forgiveness, and cultivating compassion, we have the potential to break the cycle of karmic debt and create a more harmonious present moment for ourselves and those around us. This approach doesn't erase the past, but rather allows us to learn from it and choose a more positive path forward in our current relationships. 4. Intentionality and mindfulness. Understanding the deeper significance of encounters doesn't negate our free will. We can choose to approach relationships with greater intentionality and mindfulness. Asking ourselves questions like, "What message is this person bringing me?" allows for self-discovery and growth. While karma and past lives may offer frameworks for understanding encounters, the emphasis ultimately lies on the present moment and the choices we make within it. By cultivating mindfulness, we can transform even fleeting interactions into opportunities for self-discovery, growth, and the creation of meaningful connections. Understanding the deeper significance of encounters doesn't negate our free will. We still possess the agency to choose how we respond to the people we meet. This perspective doesn't suggest we are passive participants in a predetermined karmic script. Rather, it empowers us to approach relationships with greater intentionality. Intentionality involves approaching interactions with a sense of purpose and awareness. Instead of reacting impulsively to the people we meet, we can choose to respond consciously and thoughtfully. This begins with recognizing our own automatic patterns and biases. We all carry within us a set of experiences and beliefs that influence how we perceive the world and interact with others. By cultivating self-awareness through practices like meditation, we can identify these internal patterns and choose to respond from a place of conscious intention rather than unconscious reactivity. Once we possess a clearer understanding of our own internal landscape, we can begin to approach encounters with a genuine interest in the other person. This shift in focus from ourselves to the other fosters a sense of connection and opens the door for deeper and more meaningful interactions. Asking ourselves questions like, "What message is this person bringing me?" or "What can I learn from this interaction?" allows us to approach each encounter as an opportunity for growth. For instance, a seemingly trivial conversation with a cashier can be imbued with intentionality. Instead of simply exchanging pleasantries, we might choose to inquire about their day, offering a kind word or a genuine smile. This small act of kindness can have a ripple effect, brightening not only their day, but also fostering a sense of connection within ourselves. Similarly, a challenging interaction with a colleague can be approached with intentionality. Rather than reacting with anger or frustration, we can choose to listen attentively, seeking to understand their perspective and identifying potential solutions that benefit both parties. Mindfulness meditation, a cornerstone of Buddhist practice, plays a central role in cultivating intentionality within relationships. Through mindfulness, we cultivate a state of present moment awareness that allows us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. By focusing on our breath and observing the flow of experience, we can learn to detach from internal reactivity and respond to situations with greater clarity and compassion. This mindful awareness allows us to navigate everyday interactions with greater skill. We become more attuned to the subtle cues of communication, both verbal and nonverbal. We can observe our own emotional responses and choose to respond skillfully rather than being swept away by the current of our emotions. This allows us to engage in more genuine and authentic conversations, fostering a deeper level of connection with others. Practicing mindfulness during a conversation allows us to truly listen to the other person, giving them our full attention and presence. We can observe our tendency to interrupt or formulate our own response while the other person is still speaking. By cultivating mindful listening, we create a space for genuine communication and understanding. Similarly, by observing our own emotions during a conflict, we can learn to de-escalate internal tensions and choose responses that promote peaceful resolution. The cultivation of both intentionality and mindfulness within our relationships fosters a sense of personal growth and allows us to connect with others on a deeper level. By consciously choosing how we respond to the people we meet, we can create a more positive and supportive social environment. This, in turn, contributes to our own well-being and sense of fulfillment. Furthermore, approaching encounters with intentionality and mindfulness allows us to become more discerning in our interactions. We can cultivate a sense of whom we choose to surround ourselves with, fostering relationships that nourish and support our own personal growth. This doesn't mean shying away from all challenging interactions. It simply means choosing to invest our energy in relationships that uplift and inspire us. Ultimately, by embracing intentionality and mindfulness in our encounters, we transform the way we connect with others. This shift allows us to move beyond superficial interactions and create relationships that are rich in meaning, understanding, and mutual respect. The tapestry of our lives is not simply woven with threads of chance encounters, but rather with the deliberate choices we make to connect with others in a conscious and compassionate way. 5. An ever-evolving tapestry. The tapestry of our lives is dynamic. New relationships are formed, while old ones fade. Viewing encounters as threads in the fabric of our existence allows us to embrace the richness and complexity of our journey. By approaching each interaction with mindfulness and compassion, we can transform even the most mundane encounters into threads that strengthen the tapestry of our lives. Buddhism offers a perspective on these encounters that transcends mere happenstance. The tapestry of our lives is not static. It is a dynamic creation, constantly in flux. New relationships are continuously woven into the fabric, while old ones fade or transform over time. Childhood friends who were once inseparable might drift apart as life takes us on different paths. Family dynamics may evolve as we grow older and navigate new chapters in our lives. These transitions, though sometimes bittersweet, are a natural part of the tapestry's ever-changing design. Viewing encounters as threads in the fabric of our existence allows us to embrace the richness and complexity of our journey. Each relationship, regardless of its duration or intensity, contributes a unique color or texture to the tapestry. A brief conversation with a stranger on a train journey might offer a fleeting glimpse into another perspective. A supportive friendship might provide a vibrant thread of joy and laughter throughout our lives. Each encounter in its own way enriches the tapestry, adding depth and dimension to our understanding of ourselves and the world. However, the impermanence of encounters can be a source of sorrow. The loss of a loved one, the ending of a close friendship, or the estrangement from a family member can leave a gaping hole in the tapestry. These losses are inevitable, and the pain they cause is a natural part of the human experience. Buddhist teachings offer solace during these times, emphasizing the impermanence of all things and encouraging acceptance of change. Learning to let go of relationships that have run their course can be challenging, but it is an essential aspect of personal growth. By practicing acceptance and understanding, we can release the attachment we may have to a specific relationship and acknowledge that its purpose in our lives has come to an end. Letting go doesn't necessarily mean forgetting the positive experiences shared in a relationship. We can carry the lessons learned and the love shared within the tapestry of our hearts, even as the relationship itself unravels. This allows us to move forward with an open heart, ready to embrace the new connections that await us on life's journey.